Jay Slater, a 19-year-old apprentice bricklayer from Lancashire, UK, went missing in Tenerife.
Sounded distressed, to be honest.
It's important if we are able to find him,
Sparking a massive search operation, intense media coverage, and widespread speculation. After 29 days of searching, his body was tragically found in a remote mountainous area. Here is a detailed account of the events surrounding his disappearance. Jay had traveled to Tenerife, one of the Canary Islands popular with British tourists, with friends to attend the NRG Music Festival in Playa de las Americas, a bustling coastal town known for its vibrant nightlife. On Sunday, June 16th, Jay was out at the Papagayo nightclub with friends Brad and Lucy. While his friends returned to their accommodation earlier in the night, Jay left with two men in a car and ended up at an Airbnb located in the secluded village of Masca, around 30 kilometers from Playa de las Americas. Jay stayed overnight at the Airbnb. He sent 2 Snapchat photos confirming his location and used the app's location sharing feature. One of the men staying at the property was a known drug dealer named Ayub Chemu, reportedly one of the last people to see Jay alive. The next morning, at around 8 a.m. on Monday, June 17th, a local woman, Eileen Medina Hernandez, spoke with Jay outside the Airbnb. She advised him that the bus back to the city would arrive at 10 a.m., but Jay said he would walk instead. She later saw him walking briskly along a mountainous road. Jay seemed unaware that the journey on foot could take over 11 hours. At 8:15 a.m., Jay called his friend Lucy Law. He told her he was lost, had only 1% phone battery left, was thirsty and hungry, and had injured his leg on a cactus. His last known phone location was recorded at 8:50 a.m. in the remote rural Deteno Park, a mountainous hiking area. By 9:04 a.m., he was reported missing to local authorities, and the search began. Jay's mother, Debbie Duncan, and his brother, Zach, flew to Tenerife to assist in the search. Debbie described the ordeal as a living nightmare, and pleaded for information, expressing fears that her son may have been taken or held against his will. The case quickly captured national and international attention, with comparisons drawn to other recent missing persons cases, such as Nicola Bulley and Michael Mosley. Speculation online surged, with a Facebook group dedicated to finding Jay amassing over 600,000 followers. On June 20th, a GoFundMe campaign titled Get Jay Slater Home was launched, raising nearly £60,000 to support the family's search efforts. Days later, CCTV footage surfaced showing a person matching Jay's description in the town of Santiago del Teide at around 6 p.m. on June 17th, nearly 10 hours after he left the Airbnb. The location was less than 4 miles from Masca, giving renewed hope that he might still be alive. Former UK police officer and private investigator Mark Williams-Thomas travelled to Tenerife to assist in the investigation. He quickly suggested that there could be an underworld connection and acknowledged the presence of criminal networks in the area. While he didn't draw direct links, he emphasized that every angle needed investigation. By June 27th, Jay's mother requested access to the GoFundMe funds to help cover costs for volunteers and equipment. On June 29th, 30 to 40 people joined a public search effort in the rugged terrain near Masca. Unfortunately, no trace of Jay was found. After 2 weeks with no results, Spanish authorities officially called off their active search, stating they would continue to follow up on any credible leads. They also confirmed that the 2 men Jay had stayed with were not suspects, and that there was no evidence of foul play at that time. Weeks later, on July 12, Mark Williams-Thomas announced he had passed significant new intelligence to both British and Spanish authorities. He continued to believe that Jay was most likely still in the mountainous region where his phone last pinged. Then, on July 15, the Spanish Civil Guard confirmed that human remains had been found near Masca. The remains were badly deteriorated, but ID documents found with the body suggested they belonged to Jay Slater. His body was later formally identified through fingerprint analysis. A post-mortem examination confirmed the cause of death as trauma consistent with a fall in rocky terrain. In a statement, Debbie Duncan said, "I just can't believe this has happened to my beautiful boy. Our hearts are broken." The court confirmed that Jay's death was accidental, with no signs of foul play. Jay's tragic disappearance and death left a lasting impact on those who followed the case, highlighting both the risks of travel in unfamiliar terrain and the power and pitfalls of social media in missing persons investigations.